Have you ever felt stuck and unable to start a conversation with someone you're attracted to? Suddenly, everything you thought you knew goes out the window and you're left feeling restless, jittery, a bundle of nerves, and unable to make a move. Well, today, we're here to help you with this ultimate guide to talking to your crush. We'll go over picking the right moment, the right mindset, things to remember, conversation tips, and techniques, all to help you secure a potential date. Let's get into it. There are two elements to starting a conversation with your crush to keep in mind: your mindset and the experience itself. When we give a moment or situation a lot of meaning, we start piling pressure on ourselves and the situation to go the way we want it to. This pressure can often cause heightened nerves, or in worse cases, can cause us to choke under the pressure. Often, when we work on our mindset and reduce the amount of importance we put on something, we let go, and the outcome ends up being better than we could have hoped. This is a phenomenon called the law of reversed effort, and we recommend watching our previous video that goes into more depth on this if you want to know more about how to identify and alleviate some of this pressure. So how does this apply to starting a conversation with your crush? Your mindset and inner voice can sometimes be your worst critic. A negative mindset can lead to insecurities and putting your crush on a pedestal. Forgetting they're a real person will only make life more difficult for yourself. You need to win the inner game. It's normal for our inner critic to be loud at times, especially when putting ourselves out there, but often this inner critic shouldn't be listened to, and adopting a more positive mindset wins. Picture this. You approach your crush. You're fidgety, looking down, sweating profusely, and barely able to get a sentence out. You're visibly uncomfortable, and as a result, your crush will be too. Okay, what about if you hold yourself upright, smile, make a joke, and have a general sense of ease about you? The result this time is that your crush will also be at ease. They're more likely to be attracted to this more confident version of you. If you believe your crush already thinks you're attractive, you tackle the situation from a place of calm confidence. Then chances are they will think you're attractive. So it's important to win that inner game and work on your mindset before anything else. Next, let's delve into the experience itself of talking to your crush. This part has a lot to do with the inner game too. So make sure you've mastered your mindset before approaching your crush. There are numerous subtle indicators that can project confidence or insecurity to others. Unconscious cues that can tell another person how we feel without even saying it. Let's go through a few general rules to keep in mind during the conversation to come across as more attractive, confident, and interested in your crush. Number 1, eye contact. Research shows that maintaining good eye contact, not too long or too short, will make you more liked by the person you're talking to. In fact, this conclusion was found by multiple studies on multiple occasions, proving just how powerful eye contact can really be. Number 2, don't rush. Talking or moving too fast will make you come across as nervous, whereas if you move or speak slower or calmer, you sound more self-assured, which is an attractive quality to have. Number 3, say their name. The author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie, famously said, "A person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language." When we use someone's name, we let them know we identify with them personally. And often, it can cause someone to instantly relate more to you. So try and say their name throughout the conversation. But just be careful not to go overboard with them, because if you're using someone's name too much, it might come off as a little creepy. Number 4, smile. It might sound cheesy, but a genuine smile can go a long way. It conveys warmth and indicates to a person that you're open and friendly. Number 5, the last and probably the most important general rule is be interested, not interesting. Imagine you're at a gathering or party. You're approached by one person who will not stop talking. They talk and keep bringing the conversation back to themselves. It's clear they find themselves very interesting. Now imagine talking to a second person. This person asks you questions about your life, laughs at the jokes you tell, pays attention to what you're saying, and seems to be genuinely interested in you. Which person would you like to talk to more? We're willing to bet that you'd want to talk to the person who is genuinely interested in you over the self-interested person. This is a concept again coined by author and self-improvement guru Dale Carnegie, who found that genuinely expressing interest in another person will make you more favorable and liked by them. Using these rules will not only boost your confidence and make you more interesting to talk to, but will also help you make real connections. However, getting really good at this stuff and the thinking behind it might require deeper self-reflection and support. And that's where our sponsor, BetterHelp, steps in to help. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professional and quality you'd expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you, with more scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. BetterHelp has a special offer today where you'll get 10% off your first month. Just go to betterhelp.com/improvementpill. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Now let's move on to the conversation itself. How do you actually start this conversation? And what do you talk about? Using the context of the situation that you're both in while you speak to your crush can help you come up with a topic to talk about. For example, the context could be work, school, or a place you share an interest in, like an event. Often shared context is the best place to start any conversation because it gives you both a place of common interest. Next, one of our favorite go-to questions is asking where the nearest coffee shop is. Or you can ask where the nearest anything is, bank, bus stop, grocery store. This starts the conversation, and now you have your crush's attention. From there, you can have a few conversation topics ready to go. These can be related to anything, but it's best to keep them as close to common ground as you can. For example, if you know your crush has a hobby, ask them about it. If there's a new restaurant in the area you've been meaning to try, ask for their opinion on it. If you know your crush is on the shy side, tell a story you have about the area and follow up with a question. For example, "Oh, hey, I was just here the other day and I saw the funniest thing happen." Go into detail about what you saw and then ask your crush if they've been there recently too, or if that's ever happened to them. And remember, the more relevant the conversation is to the shared situation, the better, because of that common ground. You'll be easily relatable to your crush. You can even try complimenting your crush. Being honest and sincere in your appreciation for someone and acknowledging the good in them can go a long way. You could do this by saying something like, "You know what I really like about you?" Just make sure the compliment is genuine, and don't compliment them too often, as this can come off as a little off-putting. When the conversation is coming to a natural close, be direct. Making your interest known to your crush early is important. It means they aren't confused about your feelings about them. It'll also invite them to be more direct with you about their feelings. End the conversation by asking them out. For example, saying the following, "Hey, I like you. Would you like to go on a date sometime?" is direct and leaves no room for confusion on what your feelings are for your crush. It's better to know if this person is interested in you in the same way early on to avoid wasting any time or energy. And asking someone out directly like this will not only appear confident, but boost your confidence too. If your crush says yes, you're going on a date. We recommend watching our video on dating to really master your date, which you can find in the description below. If they say no, that's okay. In fact, it's a good thing that you've both been upfront about your feelings. This person might not have been for you, but you can take this as a good experience, learn from it, and move on. And that's it, a comprehensive guide to talking to your crush. Remember to win that inner game. Keep in mind those general rules. Talk about a topic that's common ground and end with being direct. Good luck, and catch you in the next one.